Hbar holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about Hbar, analyzing the price, understanding what's happening, and of course, what we could be expecting going into Friday morning. I just want to say, the Hbar holders, they show tremendous amount of love, and the ones that are still here to this day. Remember, we've been discussing on my channel in terms of retail interest, compared to what we saw back in November and December, you're seeing a much less retail interest now compared to those specific months. So if you're still here, you're learning about cryptocurrencies and you've done your due diligence research and have invested what you can afford to lose, patience is your number one key to follow, and you always need to look at it from a realistic standpoint. There's two sides of the thing. One, people that are just completely unrealistic, with the price prediction. There are ones that are realistic, understand the risk factors, understand market fluctuates. So, of course, if you're here, now at this point, you are, serious about the crypto markets. But, let's get right into it. Looking across the board, going into Friday morning, you are seeing market, picking up traction, which of course is nice to see. Of course, there's a lot of things happening. Major news coming out, from the SEC acknowledging a lot of, ETF filings. Dogecoin ETF filing got acknowledged, as well as XRP. So again, we speak about, flip the switch. And this once again is another example. And I know a lot of people are going to come out and say, well, this doesn't really help, Hbar in any way, shape, or form. But remember, Hbar has utility. Hbar has a real use case. Big companies look and work with Hedera Hashgraph. So what makes us think that there's not going to be ETF filings? I think we're going to see specifically US based companies and projects really gaining that attention from these massive firms. And speaking about gaining attention, you've already seen that happening. So I think this helps if XRP gets the ETF filing. And remember, getting the acknowledgement from SEC. The SEC is what got the lawsuit going on for Ripple. And they're the one that acknowledged the ETF filing. And this gives you the biggest confirmation, that we're in a complete different time. Looking at the price of Hbar right now, though, 22.66 cents, down 0.3% in USD, down 1.2% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at about 8.65 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 226.9 million. And before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So dominance right now over the last few hours, compared to my last XCN update, has been pulling down once again. So, we're sitting at about 60.82%. Of course, we're still quite high for the dominance itself, but the fact that, we have gone down quite substantially from the 9th is a plus point. Us dropping below 60%, I think, would be a great sign, and hopefully that happens over the weekend. If it does, I do anticipate, altcoin market could thrive, especially if Bitcoin is able to finally make up its mind and head towards, that $98,000 key resistance, which we've retested several different times, as we know at this point on my channel. But you want to see that breakout. Simple as that. You want to see that breakout. You want to see, the price of Bitcoin, is holding above that key range, which I think will really cause the price to, start heading towards the likes of the $100,000. And we haven't retested the $100,000 since the 7th. So it's been a week. Today marks a week since we saw that six-figure price point. So of course that would be nice to see. With that said, let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with Hbar's price. If you're looking at Hbar right now, let's give it a quick refresh live here. It's getting stuck on our end. 1 hour. Here we are, guys. So still bouncing back and forth, especially within the 61 point. And people are not realizing the importance of this zone. Obviously, if we break below this, we could see, more downside. And again, I don't really want to talk about that. I've already explained that to you guys in my other updates. But as of now, us bouncing within the 61.8 shows you the importance of this specific zone. You can see for yourself, we went up to 23.8 cents just a few hours ago. We retested, and speaking about the retest, look at this. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. And what I mean by that is, look where we got supported by. So we were sitting at literally a 23.8 cents. We retested right at the neckline yesterday, and we have seen a little bit of a bounce once again. And speaking about a bounce, I'm really literally showing you guys, a closer, very zoomed in time frame. You can really see where we're finding a little bit of resistance coming in our way. If this resistance is able to break out, I think back we go to this 23.7 cents, potentially even heading towards this 25 cents price point, which of course would be amazing to see. That itself is about a 10% move towards the upside, but of course we're still far off, from that 27 cents price point. That is, the major confirmation. We speak about confirmation on my channel quite a bit. That's that confirmation. You want to see that price break out of there. It's been literally since the beginning of the month that, we obviously retested above. Of course, we dropped below it on the 2nd. We retested on the 4th, and then of course saw a rejection after that. So, of course, since then this downwards trajectory, but still bouncing back and forth above the 61.8, which of course is nice to see as of now. But you want to see, if you are an Hbar holder, it's pretty simple as that. I know, people are, more focused on talking about the higher all-time highs. I don't want you guys to be even thinking about an all-time high right now. I want you guys to be thinking about, what is that next main level where we need to be above, and that exact level is around 27 cents in my opinion. If we break above here and, close that range, I do anticipate, we could really see that 32.7 cents, resistance being retested, and then off we go towards all-time highs. So again, obviously that all depends on Bitcoin. Obviously, now I'm obviously analyzing it based off of, obviously Bitcoin breaking out, heading towards the likes of the 102 plus, obviously making it towards all-time highs after that, and, dominance plummets. In that case, I do expect that, Hbar to react like this. But obviously, if we get invalidated, Bitcoin makes its way back down to the 23.6 or potentially drops below it, everything obviously gets everything gets invalidated, and we have to reevaluate everything. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are your personal predictions? What are your thoughts on this? Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.